this in terms of reaction as eight time t equals to 0, 8 time t equals to 0, the initial concentration of the reactants A is small a, initial concentration of the reactant is small a, and the concentration of product is 0, because initially the reaction is doesn't start. After time t, the amount of A reduce and the amount of product is formed. The product form amount is x, so the remaining concentration of A reactant is A minus x. According to law of mass action, the concentration change or rate of reaction is directly proportional to the concentration. According to law of mass action, the rate of reaction is proportional to concentration, hence dx by dt, rate of reaction is proportional to the concentration of remaining reactants. So, this is the rate expression for nth order of reaction. Equation first. The equation first is differential rate equation for nth order reaction. So, basically at the initial time the concentration of reactant A is small a and the concentration of product is 0. After some time t, the concentration of A remain A minus x and the concentration of product is x. So, according to law of mass action, we know that the rate of reaction is depends on the concentration. So, the rate of reaction is depends on the concentration. Since the order of the reaction is n, so we write the value n here. This equation is called differential rate equation for nth order reaction. This is the differential equation for nth order reaction. Now we calculate integrated equation for nth order reaction. We write from equation 1 dx by dt equals to k a की power minus x n by separating the variables here the variable is dx and dt. So, we move this expression towards the left side and this dt towards the right side. So this came out equals to dx upon a minus x की power n k dt. On integrating both side dx a minus x k dt, which give us minus 1 upon 1 minus n a minus x minus n. Equals to kt plus c. Since from equation 1 the dx by dt equals to k a minus x की power n. Then we separate the variables, means we separate out the dt and dx terms. So dx upon a minus x and dk dt. Now we integrate both of the side, means this side and as well as this side. This give us the expression is equals to 1 minus n a minus x n की power minus 1 kt plus c, because the integration of x की power n dx equals to x की power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Since the x की power n is negative n, so this expression is came out equals to x की power n 1 minus x की power n upon a की power x 1 minus n. Sorry. So we can also write this is as n minus 1 by multiplying minus n minus 1 upon a minus x की power 1 minus n equals to kt plus c. Here c is integral constant. Here c is integral constant. So this is our equation 2. To calculate the value of C, to calculate the value of C, we use following condition. We use following condition, which is at time equals to at t equals to 0, the amount product form is x is 0, means at time equals to 0, the concentration of reactants is equals to initial concentration, which is A, means the A minus x equals to A, which give us that the value of product form is 0, which is obviously true when the reaction is doesn't start at the time equals to 0. the amount of product form or amount of complete reaction is also 0. So now we write from equation 2 1 upon n minus 1 multiply 1 upon a power 1 minus n equals to k multiply 0 plus c. So the value of c is came out as 1 upon n minus 1 a की power 1 minus n, which is equation 3rd. So from equation 2 and 3rd, by putting the value of c we get following expression: 1 upon n minus 1 multiply 1 minus x 1 minus n equals to kt plus 1 upon n minus 1 a की power 1 minus n. So this equation is came out as, by putting the value of c, 1 upon n minus 1 multiply 1 upon a minus x 1 minus n kt plus 1 upon n minus 1 a की power 1 minus n. Or we can write kt equals to 1 minus 1 upon n minus a की power x 1 minus n minus 1 upon n minus 1 a की power 1 minus n. Here we take n minus 1 common. So this expression is become as 1 upon a की power x 1 minus n minus 1 upon n minus 1 a की power 1 minus n. This is the expression of nth order reaction, integrated rate law of nth order reaction. This can give us the value of different type of chemical reaction instantly. Means we have not to derive each of order of reaction. We can only put the values of n and we can get the expression of integrated rate law. So this is the nth order type of reaction. Now we derive integrated rate laws with the help of this expression. Here we write type of reaction, integrated rate law. So first we take example of zero order reaction. Means n equals to 0. So when we put n equals to 0, this came out equals to kt equals to 1 upon 0 minus 1 1 upon a की power x 0 1 minus 0 minus 1 upon minus 1 a की power 1 minus 0. So this came out equals to as kt equals to माइनस 1 अपॉन ए की पावर माइनस एक्स प्लस 1 अपॉन ए plus 1 upon a. If we take LCM of this, which is came out equals to kt equals to 1 upon a minus x. So this is came out equals to a, which is minus plus a minus x, which give us the value kt equals to x a minus x. So by the help of this equation, the rate of integrated rate law of zero order reaction is came out as kt equals to a minus x upon x or k equals to x upon t. If we put second order reaction, means n equals to second, the rate reaction came out equals to 1 upon t a x a minus x. So we can derive the integrated rate law of the reaction by the help of this formula. So the second order reaction is came out equals to this, the first order reaction is came out of the zero order is came out equals to this. We cannot take first order reaction, means if n equals to become 1, the overall expression which is came out equals to 1 upon n minus 1, it becomes 1 minus 1 0. 1 upon 0 is a non-definable quantity because it gives us infinite. The infinite is a non-definable quantity. So in this rate expression we previously done, we cannot put n equals to 1 because this value give us undefinable quantity. So we can determine, hence we write we can determine the integrated rate laws with the help of rate law of nth order reaction of zero order, third order, second order, third order, and so on chemical reactions. So on chemical reactions. So it is our important formula of the rate of the reactions. Now we discuss the half life of nth order reaction. Half life of nth order reaction. Since we know that the nth order of half life of a reaction is time at which the concentration of reactants becomes half of their initial concentration, means time at which concentration of reactants become half. Concentration of reactants becomes half, means R remaining concentration becomes initial by 2. So, this is time is half time. So, to calculate the half life of nth order reaction, we write from integrated rate law of nth order reaction Kt equals to 1 upon n minus 1 upon a minus x 1 minus n minus 1 upon a 1 minus n. Since when x become a by 2, the time is half life. So, we put t equals to t half. So, k t half equals to 1 upon n minus 1 upon a की power 1 minus n upon a to the power 1 minus n. So, this becomes the half life of the nth order reaction. So, by solving this, we can get the value of half life of the chemical reaction. Now, this came out as k t half 1 upon n minus 1. This value a minus a by 2, which came out a by 2 की power 1 minus n 1 minus upon a की power 1 minus n, or we can write k half equals to 1 upon a की power minus 1 2 की power a 1 minus n minus 1 upon a 1 minus n. So, this is the half life of nth order reaction. So, it is enough for today's class. In next class, we discuss about the methods